Hi, my name is Dawn Catucci, and I'm a school psychologist at Ardsley High School in Westchester County, New York. I'm also a proud board member for the New York Association of School Psychologists. I am here to talk to you about evidence-based practice to help kids with their social and emotional well-being. Our district was one of the first districts in 2008 to form a comprehensive dialectical behavior therapy program for adolescents. It's since been used in all three buildings for elementary, middle, and high school, and in more than 30 schools across the state and even across the country. DBT is well fit for schools in that it is a skill-based program, and the skills that are taught are mindfulness, emotional regulation, distress tolerance, interpersonal effectiveness skills, walking the middle path skills, which helps with family dilemmas and helping kids to be less black and white in their thinking. Each module takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get through, and for comprehensive DBT, there is an individual session each week and a group. And there's also a team meeting that occurs, a DBT team meeting, to help the staff to stay on track with the work that they're doing with the kids. And our team is school psychologists and a social worker. Schools have formed different teams, including guidance counselors, alongside the school psychologists as well. So why do we do this DBT thing in a school? Well, we all have kids that can be really challenging and are really struggling with their emotions and with their relationships and with their ability to cope. And we know that suicide is the second leading cause of death for adolescents, and we take that very seriously. So this treatment is highly effective in terms of helping to develop more adaptive coping skills that are healthy, as opposed to the maladaptive coping skills that sometimes get formed. This program has really been instrumental in helping many kids to enjoy their high school time and to feel less depressed and to create better relationships with their families, with their friends, and with the people around them. And it has a really positive impact when kids are feeling well to be able to do better in school academically. Also, we've been able to maintain more kids within our schools. So sometimes when we have kids that are very emotionally dysregulated, they may get sent out to other districts, and that can cost, $50,000 a year per kid, generally speaking. And so if you have a student that's, in high school, 4 years of that can be hundreds of thousands of dollars. And more importantly than that, it helps kids to remain in their communities and within their schools and within their homes, and to be able to learn replacement skills that are really fantastic and help them to create a life, for themselves that will change their trajectory, hopefully, as they move forward in the world. So how do you get this kind of training, and how do you find out more information? I would say go to the NIAS website and look up board members, and I'm on there. You can contact me via that site. You can also call Cognitive Behavioral Consultants, Alec Miller and Lotta McGinn's program. They have been instrumental in training most of the school districts locally where I'm from in New York. And there's lots of other places that can also help. Behavioral Tech, which is Marshall Linehan's program. There's also Step A, which is DBT in School Step A, which is a new treatment manual out by Jim Mazza and Alec Miller. And in that program, it's skills only, so it can be used even as a class for preventative purposes. We can all use these skills in our daily life. And it could be used for kids that maybe have less serious situations going on for them, or not to the degree that they require the comprehensive DBT as we do here at Ardsley. So those are different ways to try and look into training in light of the positive impact that it has on kids, and in light of the expense that it can have on districts and the resources that can be put out when kids are having difficulty. I think that it's also cost effective for schools to consider this type of treatment. And again, it's evidence-based practice. It can be used as an RTI intervention. And oftentimes kids come into our program and they may not even require special education. or Section 504. So it's definitely something to look into. I'm happy to speak with anyone if they would like more information. My brief email address would be catdawn1@aol.com. But again, go on over to NIASP website and check out the information that's online there for you. Hope it helps.